Giannis Antetokounmpo, 24th best NBA player of all time? The list has dropped. The rankings are in. And now it's time for the debates to get real. Some say Giannis is too low on Bleacher Report's all-time list of NBA greats, while others think the ranking is just about right. So where does Giannis really stand? Should he be higher than 24th? Let's dive in. When Bleacher Report releases its rankings of the best NBA players of all time, everyone's got an opinion, and the latest list is no exception. Ranking players is one of those topics that sparks debates from casual fans to die-hard hoopheads. After all, everyone's got their own opinion on who should be in the top 10, top 25, or even top 50. But what happens when one of today's biggest stars, Giannis Antetokounmpo, lands at number 24 on the all-time list? Giannis, who's been on a tear for over a decade, is now officially recognized as one of the greatest players to ever play the game. With career averages of nearly 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists per game, it's clear he's earned his place in the history books. But is number 24 really where he should be? Or does he deserve a spot higher? That's what we're breaking down today. Stick around to hear the full breakdown and let us know what you think in the comments below. Giannis has had one of the most impressive career trajectories in NBA history. In just 12 seasons, he's won 2 MVPs, led the Milwaukee Bucks to an NBA championship, and solidified himself as one of the most physically dominant players the league has ever seen. And don't forget, he's only 30 years old. That means technically, he's still got years ahead of him to further cement his legacy. But here's where it gets interesting. The ranking doesn't just look at numbers. It also considers the impact on the game, the player's overall legacy, and of course, their championships. And here's where the critics might say that Giannis's one championship might be holding him back from a higher spot on the list. Now, there's a strong argument that Giannis should be ranked higher than 24. Let's look at who's ahead of him on the list. He's behind Dirk Nowitzki at number 18 and Kevin Garnett at number 16. Many would say Giannis has already accomplished more in his career than both of these legends, especially considering his back-to-back MVPs, Finals MVP, and of course, that iconic championship in 2021. Not to mention, Giannis is still in his prime. He could be adding to his legacy every single year. In comparison, Dirk and Garnett each won 1 championship, but they didn't have quite the sustained dominance that Giannis has shown over the last few seasons. Giannis's ability to dominate on both sides of the court, combined with his insane efficiency, shooting over 60% from the field in recent years, puts him in rarefied air. When it comes to historic all-around production, only a handful of players have done what he's done. And then, of course, there's the Shaq-like presence. Bleacher Report called Giannis the most physically overpowering force in the league since Shaquille O'Neal, and for good reason. Giannis is a matchup nightmare. His size, speed, and strength make him nearly impossible to stop when he's attacking the basket. But what's really interesting about the Bleacher Report list is that it takes into account not just individual performance, but cultural impact and overall greatness. Now, Giannis has already left his mark on the league. His championship run in 2021 put the Bucks back on the map, and his work ethic and humble demeanor have made him a global icon. From Greece to Milwaukee, he's shown what hard work, talent, and perseverance can do for a player and a franchise. Still, the fact that Giannis is just no 24 might be a slight indictment on the weight given to championships in these rankings. When you look at the criteria, career stats, awards, playoff performances, Giannis's one championship might feel a little light in comparison to some of the legends ahead of him, like LeBron James, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, or Michael Jordan, who have multiple titles. But even with just one championship, Giannis has proven that he's a once-in-a-generation player. His peak is absolutely insane, and there's still time for him to add to his resume. One of the coolest things about the Bleacher Report list is that it highlights the Bucks' history. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Oscar Robertson, and Moses Malone all rank among the top 25 players of all time, showing just how rich the franchise's legacy really is. Giannis is continuing that tradition, and at 24th, he's in elite company. It's clear the Bucks have produced some of the greatest players in NBA history. So should Giannis be ranked higher than number 24? It's hard to argue with the case for him to move up. But considering where he stands in the NBA landscape and the players ahead of him, 24th isn't a bad spot for now. He's got years to prove that he belongs in the top 10. But even if he doesn't climb higher, Giannis's legacy is already set in stone as one of the best to ever play the game. So, what do you think? Should Giannis be ranked higher, or is 24th the perfect spot for him? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more NBA content. Share this video with your friends, and keep the conversation going. Let's see if Giannis can prove the doubters wrong and climb higher on the list in the years to come.